breaking news here in the WWE and professional wrestling. I think this might be the biggest news in professional wrestling history. Vincent Kennedy McMahon retires and steps down from his chairman and CEO and head of creative role. So that means the Vince McMahon era of the WWE is over. It's gone. And he has stepped down and has given the role to Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan. Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon are now co-CEO, with Stephanie being the chairwoman and head of the board, and Nick Khan being the president. Also, in this breaking news, Triple H, Paul Levesque, has been given the executive role of Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, given the old John Laurinaitis role. After all of the things that is said about Vince and John Laurinaitis, Laurinaitis has stepped down and Triple H has been awarded this role. And in another big news, Triple H might be the new head of creative. They have, from what I've heard, now take this with a grain of salt, they haven't decided a new head of creative yet as of now that I know of. And the big names that are being considered are Triple H, Paul Heyman, Jeff Jarrett, and maybe some other names. Hope to God it's not Bruce Pritchard either. I heard his name's been in the running too. But those are the big names that are rumored to take over creative. Now, SmackDown does run tonight at 8 Eastern, which is 7 o'clock here and 5 on the Pacific, 6 in Mountain. Vince McMahon did send out a memo to the rest of the talent saying that he will not be there and he will be watching from home. There was a meeting, per Brian Alvarez, Wrestling Observer News, saying that they did have a meeting with the talent in Boston, where SmackDown is at, and all it was just saying that he is stepping down from the role. In another big news, Brock Lesnar, the big Brock, is rumored to have quit the WWE after all the Vince McMahon rumors has come out. He has rumored to have no-showed SmackDown in Boston, but I've also had heard conflicting reports that Brock is back in the building, but I've also heard conflicting reports saying that that is not confirmed. So, the site of the WWE tonight on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is still unknown. We do not know what is going on. I think this will still be a very big treat for us in the WWE universe, and even people who used to watch professional wrestling or so-called sports entertainment. I think this is a day that I think SmackDown could probably they've been hitting some good 2 million, somewhere around 2 million. I think there's a possibility they could get close to 3. I'm not saying they will hit 3, or they might. I'm saying they'll get close. I think the rumors of Vince McMahon has already, or not rumors, it's already confirmed. I mean, Vince McMahon has even, sent out a tweet saying that he has stepped down and is retired. I can go ahead and try and pull up the tweet real quick here and see, because this is the biggest news in professional wrestling history. It is unbelievable. I mean, we thought it was crazy when we saw, Vince say that he was stepping down temporarily and giving it to Stephanie. But now that it's official, he is done. Let me pull up the tweet right here. It's still shocking to me that Vince, I did not mean to pull up another picture of Vince. Not what I chose. I meant to choose the tweet. But, it's just, yeah, here we go. So here's the tweet. Vince McMahon today was tweeted at 3:05 p.m. Central Time. At 77, time for me to retire. Thank you, WWE Universe. Then, now, forever, together. Hashtag WWE, hashtag faithful. 157,000 likes. 33,000 retweets and 26,000 quote retweets at this time. And if you go to Twitter's trending, he is on the top of trending and most likely will stick there for about another day or two, at least in the top. So, as retiring as the chief executive, the Wall Street Journal has said that he is stepping down amid the sexual misconduct allegation investigation, where more allegations are still coming out left and right, and basically the board, in my opinion, has basically forced him to retire. The past month has probably been the craziest corporate WWE news to ever come out in the history of professional wrestling. This is a big day where Stephanie and Triple... CM Punk was right. CM Punk was right that the day that Vince McMahon steps down, he would give it to his so-called idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law, he says. I don't think they're idiotic and doofus. I think they're some of the smartest minds in the history of this business. But he was right. They are being given the company by Vince, and I think that they should at least have Shane back in some capacity. I think that he will be back in some capacity at some point, whether it be a corporate role or on TV role, or maybe even both. It's still undetermined on what will happen on SmackDown tonight. We still don't know if we're going to see Brock. We don't know if we're going to see Roman. Heck, we don't even know if we'll... I don't know. It's... Man, this is such a huge bit of news that I just had to make a video. I don't really make wrestling news videos often, unless it's just so big. But I will try and keep you guys up to date. And after the Joe Cronin show goes off the air with Monetize This, whether that be midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever, because this is going to be a big night for Joe Cronin show on Monetize This. So if you are free after SmackDown, go over to the Joe Cronin show and you can hear me and Joe and Rostafa, Garguts, all of our opinions on the Vince stuff, and just regular news that's going on in the world. But I mean, the Vince McMahon news is going to just topple over everything on Monetize This. So if you are free after SmackDown, immediately after SmackDown, head over to the youtube.com/Joe Cronin show for Monetize This. And if you want to see more WWE news videos like this, please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications bell, and let me know in the comments what you think about this Vince news, who you think is going to be the next head of creative, and I guess I will try and keep y'all updated. I will make another video, like I said, after Monetize This, on what happens after SmackDown with a SmackDown review, and with what's going on with Vince, Stephanie, Triple H, whatever. And I will see you guys later.